Welcome, everyone. I'm really looking forward to chatting about an ingredient well, it seems to be popping up everywhere in natural skincare lately.
Hmm.
And even in some interesting cannabis formulations, too. We're talking about pomegranate seed oil today.
Yes.
It really does seem like a powerhouse, and I'm excited to get into all the different ways it can help.
It really is quite something, isn't it? The pomegranate itself, it's got such a deep history,
Yeah.
valued for ages in traditional medicine,
Right.
for balancing things out, revitalizing. And the oil, well, maybe newer in our like skincare kits,
Yeah.
it definitely carries that same vibe, that reputation for renewal and protection.
Yeah.
So our goal today really is to figure out why it's so good for your skin and hair.
And how to actually use it, right.
Exactly, how you can work it into what you're already doing or making.
That makes sense. And, to really get a handle on it, we've been looking at some great info, especially this fantastic blog over on 420formulator.com,
Oh, yeah, that one's good.
which honestly is such an amazing resource if you're formulating skincare or cannabis stuff. It's run by Mike Harmon. He really laid out this oil very clearly.
He did a really thorough look.
So maybe let's start at the beginning. Its roots, so to speak.
Sounds good.
Okay, so officially we're talking Punica granatum seed oil. That's the INCI name.
Yep.
From the Lythraceae family. And you find these trees, well, all over the place now, Middle East, Mediterranean, India, even parts of the Americas. It's really spread out.
It has. And it's interesting, how central the fruit and seeds were in, like Ayurvedic and Persian traditions for so long.
Oh, right.
They saw it as something that could restore balance, cool inflammation,
Yeah.
really support vitality.
Right.
So the oil, even though it's more recent in cosmetics, it's kind of building on that whole legacy of wellness.
That history definitely adds another layer. Okay, so how do we get this oil? That usually tells you a lot about quality.
It does. It nearly always cold pressed
Hmm.
from those little hard seeds inside the fruit.
And why is cold press so important here, especially for formulators listening in?
Well, cold pressing is crucial because it skips the high heat and harsh chemicals.
Mhm.
It's just mechanical pressure.
Right.
So you keep all those delicate bits intact, the fatty acids, phytosterols, those antioxidants. They don't get degraded.
Makes sense.
So when you're looking for a good one, you want that unrefined kind, usually a deep golden, maybe even reddish color, and just a mild, slightly fruity smell.
Yeah.
That tells you it's been handled properly.
Good visual cues. Okay, so we know where it comes from, how it's made, but for skincare, the feel is huge, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
How does this oil actually feel on the skin? What's the texture like?
It's got this really lovely feel, light to medium, kind of silky, and it sinks in super quickly.
Oh, nice.
We often call it a dry oil because there's no greasy feeling left behind, just smooth, soft skin,
Okay.
which makes it fantastic for things like face serums or, creams for around the eyes where you don't want anything heavy.
Right, that quick absorption is key there. What about for something like massage?
Ah, good question. For massage, it's what we'd call a short oil,
Meaning?
meaning it absorbs too fast to give you that continuous glide you need for massage.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to use it in a massage blend, you'd mix it with longer oils,
Right.
think sweet almond or apricot, maybe jojoba, something with more slip.
Gotcha. Blend it out.
Exactly. And that mild scent is a plus too. Doesn't fight with any essential oils you might add.
That short versus long oil distinction is really useful. Okay, let's get into the chemistry a bit. What makes this oil so unique inside? What's doing the heavy lifting?
Okay, so the really standout thing is its pernicic acid content. It's incredibly high, like 60% to 86% of the oil is this stuff.
Wow, that's a lot.
It is. And it's a rare omega-5 conjugated fatty acid. That word conjugated is important.
Okay, why?
It refers to how the double bonds are arranged in the molecule alternating. It's a specific structure, not common in oils, and it's thought to be why punicic acid has these unique anti-inflammatory and regenerative effects. It works differently than your standard fatty acids.
Interesting. So it's not just any omega-5.
Precisely. And besides that star player, you've also got other good ones, like oleic acid, that's an omega-9, and linoleic acid, an omega-6. A nice balanced profile overall.
That conjugated structure sounds key, but there's more, right? I saw a mention of ellagic acid, too.
Yes, ellagic acid. It's a natural phenol antioxidant, a polyphenol.
So what's special about having both ellagic acid and punicic acid together? How does that compare to other things we see for, say, boosting collagen.
That's where the real magic, the synergy happens. Ellagic acid is a potent antioxidant, and it also helps slow down the enzymes that break down your existing collagen.
Okay.
And then the punicic acid comes in and supports the actual cell regeneration process. So together, they're not just protecting what you have. They're actively encouraging new collagen production and helping with skin flexibility. It's a really neat double act. Plus, you've got other things like flavonoids, other polyphenols, tannins, adding more antioxidant muscle,
Right.
and vitamin C and K for brightness and firmness. It's packed.
Wow, okay. A real multitasker on the molecular level. Now, thinking about its potency and also its delicacy, cannabis infusions. You mentioned this oil is tricky there.
Yes, very tricky.
Can you expand on why it's not a good idea to use pomegranate seed oil for the actual heat infusion part, especially when decarbing cannabis? What's the specific issue?
Right. This is super important for anyone doing cannabis topicals.
Right.
Despite all its benefits, pomegranate seed oil is just too fragile for direct heat infusion.
Okay.
That amazing punicic acid, the conjugated stuff, that's exactly what makes it unstable when you heat it for a while, even gently like for decarb. It oxidizes easily. So you heat it for that long, you risk breaking down those valuable fatty acids, losing the benefits, and maybe even getting off smells or reducing the shelf life of your product.
So you basically destroy the good stuff.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
You undermine why you wanted to use it in the first place.
Okay, so what's the workaround? How do you get pomegranate seed oil benefits into a cannabis topical?
The solution is all about timing. You use a more heat-stable oil, like rice bran oil is a great choice for the actual cannabis infusion and decarboxylation step.
Right.
Then after that's done, and importantly, after the infused oil is cooled down quite a bit, then you blend in your cold-pressed pomegranate seed oil.
During the cool down phase.
Exactly. Add it towards the end, below, say, 40 degrees Celsius or 104 Fahrenheit, just to be safe. That way you get all its amazing properties without heat damage.
It makes perfect sense. So it's great for topicals added that way, but probably not for edibles because of cooking heat?
Generally, yeah. Cooking temperatures would likely degrade those special compounds, so probably best to stick to topical use for this one if you want the full benefits.
Okay, good to know. So now that we've got the techie stuff down, let's talk results. What people really want to know. For skin, it sounds incredible. What are some key benefits?
Oh, it does so much for the skin. First off, it's really good at helping repair damage. Like, it doesn't have SPF itself, let's be clear.
Yeah, not a sunscreen.
No. But studies suggest it can help your skin recover after sun exposure, help repair some of that UV damage. So it's great in after-sun products.
Okay, that's useful.
And then there's scar healing. If you combine it with other things known for that, like rosehip seed oil and vitamin E, it can really help improve how scars and stretch marks look over time. Helps that regeneration process.
So it's restorative. What about for keeping skin looking, well, firm and youthful?
Absolutely. It's brilliant for that. That combo of ellagic acid and punicic acid we talked about,
Yeah.
they really work to stimulate new cell growth.
Which means?
More elasticity,
Yeah.
firmer feeling skin. People often use it neat or in blends around the eyes to help soften those fine lines, crow's feet.
Nice. And is it okay for people prone to breakouts? Sometimes rich oils can be tricky.
That's a huge. Plus, it's non-comedogenic.
Oh, really?
Yep, doesn't clog pores. So even if you have acne-prone skin or skin that gets easily congested, you can still get those regenerative benefits without worrying about making things worse.
That opens it up to a lot more people. What about calming redness or irritation?
It's really good for that, too. That omega-5, the punicic acid, is a strong anti-inflammatory. So it helps calm redness, soothe irritation. It's often recommended for sensitive skin or conditions like eczema or rosacea.
Okay.
Plus, it's nicely moisturizing. Hydrates dry skin, but without that heavy, greasy feel we mentioned.
And does it help with skin tone, make it look brighter?
It does. The vitamin C, the polyphenols, the phytosterols, they all work together to help brighten the complexion, give you more of a radiance, make skin look less dull. And those phytosterols also help strengthen your skin's natural barrier.
How so?
They help reduce water loss from the skin, transepidermal water loss, or TEWL, and just make your skin more resilient overall to environmental stuff.
Wow, it really covers a lot of ground for skin health. Thinking back to cannabis, how does it work with CBD for skin? Is there a special synergy there?
Oh, definitely. They're a fantastic pair. When you put pomegranate seed oil together with a CBD-rich cannabis infusion, well, CBD is known for being anti-inflammatory and helping balance oil production, right? And pomegranate seed oil brings its own unique regenerative power and antioxidant strength. So together, they make this really effective team.
For what kind of issues?
Great for tackling inflammation, balancing sebum, and speeding up skin repair. Think conditions like acne or rosacea or just general skin irritation where you need to calm things down and help the skin rebuild itself. It's a really smart combo.
That sounds incredibly promising. Okay, let's switch gears slightly. Hair and scalp. Does it work wonders there too?
It really does. For hair, it's a fantastic deep conditioner. It can soften hair that's coarse or brittle, adds a lovely shine, but it doesn't weigh it down.
Oh, that's key. Nobody wants heavy hair.
Exactly. It also gives a light protective coating, which can help shield hair from heat damage if you use styling tools.
Okay. And what about scalp issues? Itchiness, dryness?
Yes, it's great for that. Massaging it into an itchy or dry scalp can be really soothing, calms the irritation. It's actually really good if you wear weaves or extensions.
Ooh.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to get products right onto the scalp with those styles, but this oil can help soothe things if you can massage a bit in.
Practical tip. Does it help with hair growth or strength at all?
It definitely supports healthier hair. It nourishes the follicles, which is where growth starts, right?
Right.
So that helps encourage stronger growth. And its fatty acids help strengthen the hair shaft itself, which means less breakage, fewer split ends. Your hair just feels more resilient, looks smoother, shinier.
Nice. And does it pair well with cannabis oils for hair too?
It does. Similar benefits as with skin, really.
Yeah.
If you blend it with a CBD-rich oil for a scalp treatment, for example, it can really boost the scalp soothing effects, help with dandruff or flakiness, and just create a better environment for strong, healthy hair growth.
Seems like a true all-rounder. So beyond skin and hair, any other cool uses for pomegranate seed oil?
Yeah, it's pretty versatile.
Yeah.
We mentioned massage. Just remember to blend it with longer oils like almond or apricot for that glide.
Got it.
It's a fantastic addition to anti-aging serums. Just a small amount can really boost the regenerative and antioxidant power without messing up the feel of your serum.
Like a booster shot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And for after-sun care, it really helps the skin recover, especially if you mix it with soothing things like aloe vera or maybe calendula oil.
Makes sense.
And there's almost this emotional quality people talk about, too. Traditional uses often describe it as calming, restorative. It brings you back into balance, which fits with its history.
It really does feel like it connects old wisdom with new science. Okay, so if people listening are thinking, right, I want to try this, any key tips for actually using it topically or in formulations?
Sure. For using it directly, it's generally very safe. You can use it at pretty much any concentration, from maybe 5% up to 100%, depending on what you're making. For something like a face serum or an eye cream, maybe 5% to 20% is a good range to get the benefits without it dominating. For a richer massage oil or something for serious barrier repair, you could go higher.
And shelf life, storage.
It's pretty decent, usually about 1 to 2 years. Best to keep it cool, dark, and tightly sealed like most good oils. And the big reminder, heat sensitive.
Right.
Always add it in the cool down phase of your formula when temperatures are low to keep those special compounds happy.
Crucial tip. Okay, what about blending? Any favorite partners for it? Other carrier oils or essential oils to maybe target specific things?
Oh yeah, it plays really well with others. For carrier oils,
Mm-hmm.
we mentioned rice bran for stability if you're doing infusions.
Mm-hmm.
For really dry or mature skin, mixing it with avocado oil is lovely and rich. For oily skin, jojoba is great because it's balancing. And for scars, pairing it with rosehip seed oil is a classic powerhouse combo.
Nice. And essential oils?
Definitely. Carrot seed essential oil is wonderful with it for regeneration and fine lines. Roman chamomile is amazing for calming, sensitive, or eczema-prone skin. And helichrysum is just brilliant for anything involving healing, like scars or inflammation.
So you could easily boost an existing product.
Totally. Like take a lotion you already make, maybe a cannabis-infused one. You could just swap out a little bit of the water or another oil and add pomegranate seed oil during cool down.
Mm-hmm.
Or add it to a simple balm for extra soothing power for, say, eczema or after a cosmetic procedure. Easy ways to incorporate it. So, yeah, just to sum up, pomegranate seed oil really is a standout. That unique omega-5, the punicic acid, plus all the antioxidants, and that lovely quick absorption. And it makes it fantastic for helping repair skin that's damaged or inflamed. And it really does work beautifully alongside cannabis infusions when you add it correctly. It's giving you serious multi-level support.
Absolutely. It makes you think maybe you should consider adding it to your routine, whether it's in a serum, a face cream, even a hair oil, if you're looking for better elasticity, less irritation, help with scars. It seems to deliver that brightness and softness without clogging pores, which is great. And that synergy with CBD is definitely worth exploring if you're making your own things. And hey, speaking of making your own things, If you are curious about exploring natural ingredients more, or even trying your hand at formulating, you really should pop over to 420formulator.com.
Good resource.
Mike Harmon's site, it's just packed with free formulations for all sorts of skincare. It's genuinely a brilliant place to start, or just get new ideas, really helpful stuff there.
It really is. Thinking about pomegranate seed oil and how long it's been valued kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other amazing ingredients or traditional practices are out there just waiting for us to rediscover them and bring them into our modern routines? What other hidden gems might we be missing?